Well, welcome to United Social Television. It's the watch along of Manchester United against the side known as Fulham. sorry, West Ham. 3 minutes played, 5 minutes played into this encounter. Manchester United 0, West Ham 0. Though at the beginning of this game, West Ham really looked to be a very threatening side to Manchester United, but United are trying to grow into this game as things go on. West Ham 0, Manchester United 0. It's a throw in for West Ham. And as you see there, it's Masuku. Is it Masuku? Something of the sort. That left fullback of throwing in a long one. Headed out by Paul Pogba. Hala. Pogba has a chance to prove himself this time round because Bruno is on bench and very many others. So this is the chance Paul Pogba has to prove to himself that he's really playing for Manchester United and likes the club, because Ole has granted him a chance. Remember, he has been benching him for very many games. Alex Telles chips in a ball to find in Mason Greenwood. United on the attack. Greenwood playing in Danny Van Beek. Anton Martial to Danny Van Beek. Telles 8. Thank you guys for watching again, and it's a watch along of Manchester United against West Ham. United are putting in a couple of passes together, and I expect, by the way, a very big, all beautiful display by Manchester United, having Paul Pogba on the pitch, Danny Van Beek, Anton Martial. All those players are really gifted, and I hope United really can give us the best of the game that we deserve. A foul. Anton Martial has been fouled. Remember, it's a birthday of Anton Martial. He has made 25 years of age. That is Anton Martial for you in there. Victor Lindelof. West Ham really look to be a hard side in here. Is he onside? Bowen. And it's a goal. But the flag is up. The flag is up. He was offside. Let's see. Oh, he was yards offside. He was offside. But as you know, the new rule of the offside, you let the player really go ahead and shoot the ball in the back of the net, and then it's VAR that really comes out and says whether it's offside or not. But you are supposed to flag. You are supposed to put your flag up. No sooner that player really comes out and shoots that. So it's United. No shot on target so far. Same applies to West Ham. But West Ham look a threatening side. United have not yet grown into this game as things stand. But it's 0-0. But Dean Henderson is in goal for the very first time. He makes his first Premier League start for Manchester United ever since he returned from loan from a team known as Sheffield, where he really had close to 2 or 3 fantastic seasons. And he made his Champions League debut on a match that United lost against Istanbul Başakşehir. That was 2-1 in there, and that was in Turkey. It's a watch along of Manchester United against West Ham. United aren't looking sharp. They've not yet grown into this game as things stand. But we need to see today, does this side of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, can it break down a team that has decided to sit back? Because trust me, West Ham is playing with 3 defenders, 5 midfielders and 2 forwards. It's the 3-5-2. And remember, it's a system that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really plays when he's playing a very big team. And to his disservice, Luke Shaw was away in the game against PSG, and that's why he never applied it. Now we wait to see what he has for West Ham. West Ham being a side that is showing how much they are really looking onto playing that game of really waiting for Manchester United to attack them, and they get them on the break. But they are really on the attack now, as Crosswell, sweet left foot into the 18 yards area of Manchester United. It's a throw in. It's a goal kick for Manchester United. Dean Henderson couldn't get it, but even a West Ham player wouldn't get the ball. It's a watching along. Manchester United against the team known as West Ham. It's West Ham hosting this match, and remember, United have gone 8 games winless, no draw, and they are really looking to see to either they win 9 consecutive games in here at away into the Premier League. This season, they've so far won all of their away matches, and we wait to see, can they do the same thing? Can they do the same thing into this encounter? Remember, United has really had tricky encounters, away encounters, as we really bring you to speed of Manchester United, the games United have been playing that have seen it really come out to be a team to talk about as far as winning from away is concerned. The first away game they played was against Brighton. They won it 3-2. They played against Newcastle. They won 4-1. United went ahead to win against Everton. That was 3-1. United won against Southampton. It was 3-2. So those are some of the encounters that United has really won in here in the Premier League season 2020-2021 that has seen it set a record and can set another one and continue. I'm seeing here the captain Harry Maguire. United have put on that zebra jersey that people never liked, but being accompanied with a black short really makes it not look funny as it was when it was all zebra, even the trouser being zebra. Edson Cavani to Paul Pogba into the midfield in here. Pogba plays it back to Victor Lindelof. Lindelof plays in Harry Maguire. Maguire chips it to Alex Telles. Cools on the chest and plays it back to Harry Maguire, the captain. Paul Pogba. It's the chance for Paul Pogba to prove himself into this encounter, because time has been given to him and we expect him really to show up. Anton Martial on his birthday, but it looks like it's a throw-in for Manchester United. I was still talking about Paul Pogba as a man who is supposed to prove himself into this encounter of Manchester United against West Ham. And David Moyes is the manager of West Ham. Remember, he was sacked. He never even completed the season as a Manchester United manager. Remember, he was called the chosen one because Sir Alex Ferguson chose him to be his replacement at Manchester United. And he really had a very worst season at Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has survived the first season and he's into the second season, and I think he's here for keeps at Manchester United. With such players alongside him, I see him for keeps at Manchester United. Smash a like on the video, comment and share to see to it that the world really gets to know that it's United Social Television in here. Paul Pogba does a long one to Edson Cavani. Cavani does a back heel, but poor communication with Mason Greenwood. But Paul Pogba had really, what a miscommunication between Alex Telles and Harry Maguire in here. And Bowen really trying to take off Manchester United defenders in here. He plays it back to a long pass being floated in. What a brush. Bissaka, Maswanku. And Bissaka is going to slide in there, blocks it. Mason Greenwood tries to play in Danny Van Beek, but West Ham are in here and they are really trying to attack, but they end up really Sebastian Haller committing a foul, and it's a free kick for Manchester United. And I'm wondering why the referee never said that let's play on. You get? I'm wondering why the referee never said that play on, because United had the advantage. Scott McTominay, what a foul. He has been brought down by a player known as Sosk. Scott McTominay is down, all in pain. Oh, really ugly. It's an ugly tackle. It's an ugly tackle, and they are really checking for a possible. It's an ugly tackle. He deserved a yellow card. No reason to attack a player like that. But it's a watch along of West Ham versus Manchester United. Oh my God. Why name it like this? Sorry, it's supposed to be West Ham versus Manchester United. Watch along with Rokani. All right. Sorry. I really named the video badly, but I pray you guys bear with me right now. But it's West Ham versus Manchester United. Watch along with Rokani in here on United Social Television. 2 people watching in, smash a like, comment and share as we spread off the love in here. Manchester United really, Sauce and Scott McTominay, Bowen, they're really into a war. Victor Lindelof, what a nice interplay by Manchester United on Aaron Wan-Bissaka, plays in Anton Martial. Martial shoots and it goes into a corner. It's a corner, but it was really a nice interplay between Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Danny Van Beek. It was a really 1-2, a nice interplay in there. Anton Martial trying to shoot, but blocked into a corner. But it was really a nice interplay. Manchester United, nice display. It would really look nice if at all Anton Martial really scores a goal on his birthday. Remember, today is his 25th birthday in here. Tellers, nice ball brought into the box. Maguire plays it back to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. A chip. Crosswell clears it. Poor control by Paul Pogba. I told you earlier into this encounter that Paul Pogba really has to come out and prove himself, because the players that are really playing into that position where he's playing, that is Freddie, have really proved to him that we are really the best people to be into this encounter. So expect Paul Pogba to be criticized if at all does not show up to the occasion. And so far, he has only done one long ball, and I think he's going to do more because he's being played into that deep midfield. And the best way to really show up today is by really doing those long balls. He did one for Edson Cavani, and it really looked nice. And we expect him to do more as he grows into the game. Paul Pogba trying to drive into the midfield, through the midfield. Cavani back to Scott McTominay. Pogba, Tellers, Alex to Paul Pogba. He does a long one, changes the midfield and he plays it wide to Lindelof, plays in Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood plays it back to Lindelof. Lindelof plays it back to Harry Maguire. They are really waiting for West Ham to open up itself. and that's where United operates best. United, by the way, when you look at the game against it's a counter-attack of West Ham in here. They are really trying to put up a threat, but it's well blocked and goes through. I was telling you that United, I watched the game against PSG. United really, there is the way United is playing 1-2s these days, and it's really interesting to watch and see United really playing like that. It's really nice, and they are really trying to do those 1-2s into this counter right now, and they are really looking okay. Remember Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Fred Rodriguez, and De Gea David. Those are regular starters of Manchester United, but Ole has really benched two of them. That is Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford, and Freddie and the player known as De Gea are not even on the bench. Danny Van Beek, I like him. To me, he is one of the best midfielders we are having in here, and they are really having a nice interplay with Anton Martial in here. I like his touches. He does really something good and quick. He's quick and fast, and the only person that's going to slow him is Paul Pogba, because if Paul Pogba can apply a 1-2 with him, there is a ball that he really started in the midfield, and Pogba really made lots of touches. A chip by Harry Maguire to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka utilizing space, and Edson Cavani, Paul Pogba still in possession. Anton Martial, he plays into Telles, a nice ball in, but it has been really defended well by Agbona. And Telles, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of Alex Telles, guys. That's the beauty of Alex Telles. He really Cavani was really going to finish it up, but Agbona reached in time and really did the needful to block that ball into the corner. But that's the beauty of Alex Telles. You now know what Telles means to be in a team of Manchester United, and is the main man behind this corner that is being brought into the 18 yards box area of West Ham. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash a like on the video, comment and share. Nice ball brought in lower bottom, but it has been cleared off, and United are still into possession of this game. Long ball brought in, Bissaka. It's Anton Martial. Telles. Well defended. It goes back to Manchester United. Lindelof Victor. Paul Pogba. Lebire. Bossing here into the midfield. Plays back it to Scott McTominay. Bissaka to Lindelof. United look like they're really playing their game, and I don't appreciate it. Like, anytime you're really going to get a goal. Sorry for that, but you know how boggy a side West Ham is. Sosk, second foul. Referee has not yet even shown him a yellow card, but he has really fouled Paul Pogba in here. Those are two fouls in the space of like 6 minutes, and we wait to see when the referee will really flag a yellow card to him. Paul Pogba trying to take a long one into the box of a nice chip taken, but it has been well defended. As things stand, 24 minutes played in here, and it's Manchester United 0 and West Ham 0. Fabianski doing a long one, but United are into possession. To Telles. Nice chip to Anton Martial. It's a handball, I think, for Anton Martial. Poor control, but the birthday boy is looking for goal. "25 years of age. He came from France, and the side was Monaco. It looks like Harry Maguire really got hold of the ball, but it was not an intended handball. United putting absolutely their nice, beautiful touches, 1-2s in here, and that's what really I like about United nowadays. You see it, especially this. The genesis of this was in the game of PSG, and they are now trying to adapt this system. And if at all they really grow into this game like this, United is going to really be a nice side to watch play, because such, if at all they can put 1-2 touches in a couple of an attack, it really looks nice. Pogba, Martial, utilizing space. Telles has been played into, and he plays it back to Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay plays it back to Alex Telles. Telles really looking great going forward, and the confidence of him on the ball is really unexplainable. You look at the best words to use to explain how Telles really utilizes, and it's offside. But also telling you about Alex Telles really being a nice person to watch in here. He's really going to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a very hard time to choose in between him and the player known as Luke Shaw when he returns. It's really going to be hard for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really to choose who should be really start. But Telles is really proving himself into this team. Though no assists so far into this game, but he really looks great. His delivery and the way he moves on that line, it's really convincing that he's really one of the right fullbacks United is supposed to be having. Martial. This is Telles, flamboyant. The way he flies on the left wing is really nice. Pogba, blind pass. Bissaka, but Rice has possession in here. When you look at this game so far, no big threats in here so far from either sides. And we are going to the 30th minute of the game. You just ask yourself what's not happening in here, because you really expect to see something really maturing into this game. But it shows you the impact of Bruno Fernandes into the Manchester United team. He really makes those runs and he makes them happen. No creativity so far seen at Manchester United, apart from that well brought in cross of Alex Telles. Nothing else has really been seen, apart from a couple of 1-2 touches, but no much creativity yet so far seen. United is enjoying most of the possession, but no serious attacks yet. Tomini doing a long one, headed out. Danny Van Beek steals it, slides into that, and Pogba plays into him, and it's a poor pass by Paul Pogba. It's a poor pass, but Danny Van Beek had really played him very well, and Pogba really need to give him a better touch, but he really never. And it's a counter-attack for West Ham. They are really trying to play a counter-attacking game. A corner. It's a corner for West Ham. Bissaka blocks that cross. Smash a like on the video, comment and share. West Ham playing a 3-5-2 in here, but We are really watching it to see what next. It's a corner for West Ham. They are bringing it in, and we wait to see what is happening. They start a short one, and they've brought a long one in here. Paul Pogba hits it out. Dean Henderson comes to our rescue, and it goes into his safe hands. They are really sighting out for Ogbonna. Is it Ogbonna? Yes, he's called Ogbonna. And Paul Pogba, he's not yet impressive. He's not yet impressive. Bowen trying to take off Manchester United, beating Alex Telles. Bowen crossing in. It goes into the side net, but Follands. It was really a nice ball brought in, but Bowen really taking off Alex Telles, and no sooner had he taken him than he really put him in a cross that beat. It was Aaron Wan-Bissaka to be that side, but the cross really beat him. He beat him by transition, and it really came up to be, and United lose the ball on the edge of the 18 yards box area. In here, and the shot is taken. It's over the bar. United aren't serious. They're really playing something that is not accustomed of. It's a boring first half, I must say. It's a boring first half. West Ham getting most of the threatening chances, though they failed also to get them on target to keep the game 0-0, and it's really powering. 32 minutes played, and you see to it that the creativity of a player known as Bruno is really lacking, and the manager really doesn't want to risk him because he has a sore foot. And the reason as to why you see the passing United is terrible in here, and Mason Greenwood is really trying to go ahead. Cross brought in. Paul Pogba jumping high. I don't know what Manchester United is playing. They are not in control of the game. They are not attacking. They are looking horrible. That's what I can tell you. And when you look, Paul Pogba going for a long jump on the ball. He lands badly, and we pray he's not injured. But after all, you know me, Paul Pogba, I don't think he's a United player. He deserves to be somewhere else, not at United. You don't know when he's really going to play very well like there. He has the ball and he's not really making. Release the players. Release your fellow players. You see, now we are losing the ball and they're attacking us because of Paul Pogba. Why carry the ball? Having very many players around you. Why carry the ball? And if at all we concede this, and we are saved by the lower bottom post. It had gone inside. Pogba, 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 Pogba. Runs are not made like that. And you see Hala, the Paul has really saved us. The lower bottom Paul really saved Manchester United. But it was going to go or be counted into a goal if it was at the post. Paul Pogba, no. I really hate what he's doing. And you might find that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer might not even take him off the pitch. Long ball taken to Mason Greenwood by Paul Pogba. Greenwood cutting inside. Playing into who? Pogba placing the ball and it goes directly into the hands of Fabianski. And look at Mason Greenwood. Ball. He tries to look around. No player in there. Paul Pogba trying to do a placing, but no power. No aim into the ball. And it goes directly to the hands of the goalkeeper. Smash like on the video, comment, like and share. It's a West Ham versus Manchester United watch along in here. And look at the bench of Manchester United. They are really asking themselves, what aren't we doing right? But West Ham, having no Bruno Fernandes in there, it shows you how crucial this man is, a Manchester United player. Because each and every time he's off the pitch, we struggle a lot. That has been proved beyond reasonable doubt in here. When United is playing, Bruno is really a very, 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 very crucial player into and when you hear that he has a sore foot, it really takes you to a worry. West Ham into the box and it has been blocked again. West Ham is all over Manchester United. Can you imagine? They are all over Manchester United. But it goes into a corner. Blocked by Aaron Wan-Bissaka again. Yes, I'm taking some green tea in here. It really clears up your body. And in this era of COVID-19, really have to be taking things like green tea. You must be having them by your side always. Corner is being brought in here. How many corners for West Ham? Very many. I've even lost count. But West Ham close into a goal in here. And they've really come out and scored a goal. And their fans are really jubilating. And they really did. However much I'm a Manchester United fan, I must tell you that West Ham really deserved a goal. They really deserved this one. They really deserved it. If at all he's not offside, they really deserved it. Ball brought in. No offside because Edson Cavani was there. Cavani played him onside. Cavani played him onside. And West Ham are leading by 1-0. And it's another hell of a day for Manchester United. Can they get back as they did against a team known as Southampton? That's what we wait to see. Is this a wake-up call for Manchester United? Because they have not been playing football, guys. The display was really poor, and West Ham really were all over us, and they really deserve this goal. However much I'm a Manchester United fan, but West Ham deserved a goal. West Ham really deserved a goal into this one. West Ham deserved a goal, I must say. They really deserved a goal, and it's West Ham 1, Manchester United 0. It's West Ham 1, Manchester United 0. 40 minutes played so far, 5 minutes to end the first half. But West Ham are having a lion's share of this game, and they really deserve a goal because United doesn't look threatening at all. We aren't looking threatening at all. And I really thought it's going to be a hard one, but we are going to win it like 3-1. But as things stand, we are not even seeing where this goal is going to come in. But is it a second one for Manchester United? Hala Sebastian. And he is down and he's looking at himself shamelessly. But United had done another mistake and West Ham had gone to score a second one. Long ball. Through ball. And was he onside? He looked like he was. unless Vieira could intervene, but Hala takes on, sits down Harry Maguire, and he slides, and United is saved by a slide of the slippery pitch. And oh my, we are really into this. It's really hard time for Manchester United. Hard time. And another blind pass by Scott McTominay. Guys, United are really going to... United are not really serious. The game is over their head. And anytime from now, United can really concede another one. It's a corner for West Ham. Oh, what can I really say? United is really having a hard day. Losing against PSG and losing against this one is really hard. And if Ole loses this one, you'll see the news really United saying that Pochettino should come in. And it's another corner. Are they really going to score us in the same way? The brought in inside and it's been headed out. But another one is being brought into by Crosswell. He plays it back. West Ham look very, very, very confident into this encounter. They are confident. West Ham into the mixer. West Ham all over United. They are all over us. That's what I can tell you. And it looks like the single goal they've scored is not enough for them. But Mr. Calamity in there trying to do a volley into the 18 yards box area. Guys, the things Paul Pogba is doing into this speech. Trust me, each and every game that Paul Pogba has started, 90%, 99% of the games that Paul Pogba has started, United have lost them. They've lost the game. They've lost those games. They've lost those games. And we might be going to a loss of the game because of Paul Pogba. The way he plays into the midfield really isn't all that you can really talk about. But Alex Telles and Anton Martial in here, and it's a save by a goalkeeper. But it was a nice pick by Anton Martial. You see that creativity between him and Alex Telles. It was really a nice one, and it has gone into a corner kick. But it has been really a nice interplay between Anton Martial and Alex Telles. Well taken ball on the near post, but it is being saved. Nice ball brought in. West Ham on a counter. Oh my God. It might be looking like a second one coming, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka does a nice recovery and he slides into it. United. Look at Paul Pogba. Where was he heading? He gets a free header and he does not even hit the ball into the net. Guys, trust me, I don't have an agenda on Paul Pogba, but I don't think he should be into these games of Manchester United. No, don't talk about Paul Pogba. He gets a free header. He's not in the pitch. His mind is not into this game. Bissaka really came to the rescue. He came to the rescue. Another counter-attack by West Ham really to break us down. And you're wondering what United really is doing into this. You look at Paul Pogba and you ask yourself, why is he into this team? This is the chance he had to prove himself. And if it was fair to prove himself in here, there is no reason for him to be playing at Manchester United. And I see no reason for Paul Pogba to be a Manchester United player, because he is really playing the worst football ever since I saw him play. This season, oh my, Pogba Very, very, very bad. Very bad. Can't talk of the list of the worst performing Manchester United players into this season. I think Paul Pogba is topping it. And West Ham has another counter-attack in here. Antoine Martial forward and the referee says play on. Pogba doing a drive, loses the ball again. What was he doing? That's what I tell you guys. What was Pogba doing in there? He loses the ball. They are attacking us now and we might even concede. Why should Paul Pogba be on our pitch? That's the big question. Paul Pogba shouldn't be a Manchester United player. He shouldn't. Why should he be? What has he done to show that he really wants to play for Manchester United? Nothing. There is nothing Paul Pogba is doing into this encounter. It's nothing. Total nothing. He gets a ball, a chance for a counter to play with other players. He really tries to play low in the midfield and he's being blocked by Rice and it's being stolen away. So almost resulting into a counter attack and United trying to concede even a second one. And you ask yourself what Paul Pogba is really doing into this lineup of Manchester United. Guys, thank you for watching in West Ham versus Manchester United. "45 minutes done. West Ham in the lead. West Ham in the lead. West Ham are in the lead. Oh my, oh my. Oh. Really, really, really tough time for Manchester United. And there are things you look at and ask yourself, a certain player like Paul Pogba, he's costing the entire team. Times we need to break off. All the chances we've gotten, Paul Pogba's not been involved. You look at things at how they are really happening and they ask yourself, where is Manchester United going? You look at the team as Ole brought it. I thought it was perfect. It was a team that we really thought that can do something in here, but all in all, it's in vain. And first half done, West Ham 1, Manchester United 0. Poor defending by Manchester United. Really poor defending by the defenders. They won a header on us and we are just looking on. United couldn't really do the needful to see to it that. Guys, those who are watching in, where is the problem really? Because I see the problem United is facing, really it needs a player to really make decisions with the ball. You see Danny Van Beek, he's supposed to be linking Anton Martial, Edson Cavani and Mason Greenwood, but he's not doing it because he's not getting enough supply of the ball. That's why you see him playing into a defensive role, even because the Paul Pogbas aren't doing their roles. So, guys, I'm even losing words to say. Let me take you through the statistics of the first half. Smash a like on the video, comment, like, and share. However much West Ham is not a side that you can say that you're going to go ahead and win there and then. But trust me, the way they are dominating us is not the way they're supposed to be dominating us, because at least United can do margin. Look at the team on the pitch. We could look more better. But West Ham have really outplayed us with 3 shots on target. United having 2. West Ham have 8 shots on target. Manchester United have 1 possession. West Ham have 36, and Man United have 64. Corners, we all have 3 corners. Offsides, West Ham 2, Manchester United 1. Fouls, both have 6 fouls. Throw-ins, West Ham 11, Manchester United 7. Goal kicks, United 1. Goalkeeper saves, United 1. West Ham has 2. So when you look at how things are standing, which player do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should bring in? Should he make an instant substitution at the beginning of the first half or second half? Because as things are standing, you cannot tell me that the players you're having on the pitch have failed really to put a ball past West Ham. And if at all they had really failed, we would have been crediting the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper is doing nothing because Anton Martial, the only save that the goalkeeper has made was that of Anton Martial. That's the one that I only remember, that of Anton Martial towards the end of the first half, where he really did a very nice interplay between Alex Telles and him, and they really saw themselves connecting up together, and Anton Martial hitting it in the upper top corner, and the keeper came in and saved it. So what other has United really done? And such players that we're having on the pitch, they look to be good, but it seems like something is not happening as Ole really had calculated this game. When you look into the likes of Paul Pogba, I think Paul Pogba is the reason as to why things aren't happening, because I told you the problem of Paul Pogba is he does a lot of touches, and to a team like Manchester United, we don't need a midfielder when we really want to score a goal who does a lot of touches. You get? We need people like Danny Van Beek, Bruno Fernandes, Scott McTominay, Nemanja Matic, though he's slow, but when he means to really do 2 touches, we really do them. So in such a moment, Paul Pogba is costing the side of Manchester United by doing very many touches into our midfield, and I'm really not liking it. So Manchester United has the following players onto the bench. United has Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Juan Mata. Those are the attack-minded players that I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should choose on. So I ask you, which player do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should field in as to solve this problem of what we are going through against West Ham in here? No creativity at all through the midfield. All the chances we are getting, you just see that it's all about the improvisation and individual play of these players that United is having in here. But it's West Ham 1, Manchester United 0, doing a watch along in here. Very many things to talk about. The defense, not all that exposed, but it has been really working hard because of the midfield, especially when we really saw United do a lot of blind passes into the midfield, and you ask yourself, why is it really us doing all this? Because are we the team that are having a lot of pressure? Sorry, we look like the most team that is pressured, and that shouldn't be that way, because we just have to bossy the game. When you look at the way Bowen is taking off the side of Alex Telles and bringing in those crosses on, you see that even I'm seeing the highlights in here and I'm asking myself, what is the game plan today? What is really the game plan today? Because I'm not seeing something different into this match, and the only player that can cause any difference in here, I don't see that player. And however much Cavani has some nice runs he puts up together, Cavani is a player who plays when he's being given the ball. You get? Now no one is giving him the ball and he's out of play, so you don't expect him to be into this encounter to be playing very well when no player is really giving him ball. So him not being given any ball, very many balls we've lost. Now midfield is slow. Paul Pogba really doing shit, And I'm wondering why Ole is going to keep him on the pitch. If I were Ole, Paul Pogba would have been the first player to get off the pitch. I bring on Bruno Fernandes such that he really teams up with the likes of Danny Van Beek. Because Paul Pogba, we are in need of a win. And if I told you to keep him on and take off Scott McTominay, it's also another insecurity that you are doing to Manchester United, because being exposed is going to be part of the game. And I think it's better to take off a player like Paul Pogba, because there's nothing new he's going to add to the team, trust me. Not that I hate him, I love him as a player, but he has failed to deliver here at Manchester United. What else can we do? Take him off. He should be taken off, nothing else. He should be taken off. There is nothing we can do for Paul Pogba, because he has been given time by Ole and he has really not made it. So guys, for all those watching in, it's United Studio Television and it's Rokani in here doing a watch along of Manchester United, of West Ham versus Manchester United, and United are trailing by a 1-0, and we wait to see what Ole has for us after the 15 minutes of the half time. Which players do you think Ole should bring in to save the day? Which players should Ole bring in to save the day? Because things look bad. Things look bad. We cannot lose 2 games consecutively. One against PSG 3-1 and this one too. I think we can do far much better than this. We can do far much better than this, according to me. And there is no reason as to why we should lose to a team known as West Ham. What do you think? For all those that are watching in there, you can tell me what you're thinking about this encounter of Manchester United against West Ham. What changes do you think Ole should make instantly in here to see to it that United really capitalizes onto this game and gets a win? You can as well tell me what you think, but as things stand, West Ham is in the lead, and that's what is happening in here. And allow me to really come on here and show you one of the things that I think you really need to know, all those that never watched in as this video started, of Manchester United against West Ham. I had done a prediction of my team that should start against West Ham, and there you go. I'm going to show it to you in here. There you go. There it is. That's my predicted lineup that I predicted earlier. And you can as well tell me what you think. But Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford onto the pitch, being brought by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I trust this. If at all they really come on, a lot of things are really going to happen. Now I'm just wondering who is really being taken off. You might see that Pogba has been kept on the pitch. Something that I really hate to see. Something that I really hate to see. I really want to know which players have been taken off for Bruno and Marcus Rashford to come on. Which players have been taken off? Bruno coming on with Marcus Rashford. Mason Greenwood is one of them, trust me. But between Paul Pogba and Danny Van Beek, who is Ole taking off? Ole, don't keep Pogba onto that pitch. Help us. Do the needful. Don't keep Pogba onto that pitch. Let's wait and see. Bruno Fernandes coming in for... I really want to know who has really been taken off. And they're not showing us. But well, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford are on. And Paul Pogba has been left onto the pitch. That means I really want to know who has been. And Cavani has been taken off. For Cavani and Danny Van Beek have been taken off. Edson Cavani and Danny Van Beek. Now this is where I really caution the manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. How do you leave Paul Pogba on the pitch and you take off Danny Van Beek? That's my problem. What is Paul Pogba going to offer? What else does Paul Pogba has to offer? That's my big question in here. But wait to see how the game really comes to unfold. And Ole will know that if a player is to cost him his job, it's going to be Paul Pogba. And not until he decides all the games that we've won, Paul Pogba has not been playing and he has not made it to the bench. So what is the referee up to? But the ball is back and it has started being played by players. Lindelof Victor. It's not a hard game for Manchester United, but who is going to open up the defense of West Ham? Martial is now playing that central role and Marcus Rashford is playing off the left wing because Edson Cavani has been taken off and it's Manchester United trailing behind by a goal to nil and West Ham are into the lead. And Greenwood has been left off the pitch. I thought he was really going to be taken off, but surprisingly Edson Cavani was taken off. And all in all, long ball to the left and Rashford tries to take on the West Ham defender in here. He beats him, but he stands in his way and the referee says play on. No foul. Bruno Fernandes plays in Paul Pogba. Alex Tellers. It's Paul Pogba in there. And when you look at how ever since Bruno came in, things are trying to change because he's really giving us a different dimension altogether. He does a blind pass, but you expect him to really get out something good out of that each and every time. He really, if at all he keeps doing that, trying really to give United a new dimension into this game and grow into this game by his skill. Expect a lot from Bruno Fernandes. He can save the night for Manchester United. Let's see, Paul Pogba really trying to put up a couple of touches in here. Passes into Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And West Ham really on a counter. But United covering up very well. And West Ham goes back to play into its defense. United chasing them all over the park. Ole this time round, because he's a goal down, he has really made a substitute there and then. Instantly into the first half as did against Southampton. Crosswell plays in Masuaku. Brings in, and it has been cleared by Victor Lindelof. Mason Greenwood brings it back to the field, and West Ham really trying to utilize that chance. Oh my. United aren't looking threatening at all, but the presence and coming in of Bruno really, let's wait and see what is really going to give us. Are we going to grow into this game more and more, or we are really going to see United fade out? West Ham really looking a very confident team altogether. Their confidence is out of this world, I might tell you. Sebastian Haller playing into the right. West Ham might score a second one, and Bowen misses, but thanks to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who slept in there to really block him from really doing what he would have done to put the ball in the back of the net. But poor defending by Manchester United again. Bowen sliding in, and United is really like an ill patient into an ICU right now. West Ham are running all over United. And United aren't showing any threat at all of really coming back to attack into this encounter. So we wait and see where this encounter is ending, because United aren't looking a threatening side at all. And again, we've lost a throw-in of Manchester United that was in favour, and they lose the ball. It finds Anton Martial, turns to find Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba utilizing space in here, taking on West Ham players, and he does a through ball. It has been blocked. Anton Martial plays in Paul Pogba again, and Paul Pogba, what does he do? He loses our ball, and West Ham trying to attack, but Harry Maguire, captain, comes to the rescue, and he does a lot of touches together, and he shoots, and it goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. That is Fabianski. But Harry Maguire trying to do a shot. And United are still behind. A West Ham player is down saying Harry Maguire has really slid into me. But United are really trying to attack. Greenwood, Mason. Bruno Fernandes plays in Mason Greenwood. A turn and it deflects off Anton Martial and it goes to the goalkeeper. Selfishness in here. United really are papering and they are really not concentrating to do the needful, but they are concentrating on shooting. I think it's better to think of really doing another pass in there before you think of shooting. Mason Greenwood too selfish into this game, but we pray all in all that it really pays out. But as things stand, it's hard to see where a goal of Manchester United is going to come from. It's really hard to see where it's coming in from. United are trying to put up intensity, but they are fortunate not to be too down. It's Marcus Rashford really trying to come inside. He cuts inside and he finds Scott McTominay, shoots, side netting. Side netting. Side netting. Look at really Rashford played into Scott McTominay and it went into the side net by Scott McTominay. It was really a nice play by Marcus Rashford and it really looked okay, but all in all United haven't scored. 55 minutes played, that means 10 minutes played into the second half and no goal for Manchester United yet. Greenwood losing possession, playing in Crosswell, and it's Bruno tries to find Anton Martial, but he has been blocked off. I'm just wondering why United had to take off Danny Van Beek. I think a player in the names of Scott McTominay would have taken off, and you leave on Paul Pogba. If I don't ever take off Paul Pogba, because we are in need of a goal, and trust me, not a goal, but goals. We really want to see that we need this encounter. We want to win this one. We want to win this one, and we pray to it that God comes to our favor. But I see where we're going to get a clear goal. It's hard for me to tell you that we are really trying to do a build-up of us really scoring a goal in here with a wasteful Paul Pogba, but Manchester United trying to put up touches in here together, and they've been blocked. The West Ham defense really looks very organized in here, but all in all I can confirm to you that it's West Ham 1, Manchester United 0. Though in the second half Manchester United really look a threatening side, a more threatening side in here. Offside for Anton Martial, but they are really trying to do the needful here, putting up a couple of touches, and they are really trying to break down the defense of West Ham. Ever since Bruno Fernandes came in, lots of things are changing in here at Manchester United. Smash a like on the video, comment, like and share, because the more you like and share, the more we are going to see to the video that gets lots of people to watch it. Thank you guys for watching it. It's United Social Television. Manchester United are trailing by a goal behind, and we are doing a watch along of West Ham versus Manchester United. Premier League. Anton Martial looks limping in here on his birthday, and it looks like he's getting a hamstring in here, and Ole is really touching his mouth, his lips, in wonder of what he can do if at all he really gets another injury. Paul Pogba plays in Telles. Telles plays in Scott McTominay. Tominay doing the needful to play it back to Lindelof. Lindelof plays in Paul Pogba, and Paul Pogba is having the ball. Mason Greenwood, he's really having a good game today, though he has not scored a goal for a while, and I can't really remember the last time I saw him score. It was against It was against RB Leipzig at Old Trafford, the opener, that saw United put 5 past. United put 5 past RB Leipzig. And it looks like Anton Martial is going to be taken off, and he's having an injury. He's limping onto the pitch. It looks like he's injured. And Juan Mata looks to be coming on the pitch. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash a like on the video, comment, like and share. But it's a watch along of Manchester United against a side known as West Ham. And West Ham are really looking good. Paul Pogba trying to lead a counter-attack in here. Martial. And they play into who? It's Marcus Rashford trying to get into the box. Rashford beating a player. Tries to do, and he does a side net, and it's a corner for Manchester United. It's a corner for Manchester United. I think those are 5 corners for Manchester United into this game. But so far, no goal scored by Manchester United. And that keeps United behind by a 1-0. As things stand, West Ham are really looking good. Defensively, they are looking good. United have so far not found a formula to break down their defense to see to it that they really get an equalizer before it's too late. Remember, 60 minutes played, 15 minutes played into the second half, but no hope of goal so far. United really trying to put up a couple of attacks, but West Ham have really not yet been caught offside in here for United really to see to it that they really get a goal. Rashford. A chip to Scott McTominay. Pogba plays it back to Harry Maguire. Maguire plays into who? Martial loses possession, but he looks injured, and I think he should be taken off. So Juan Mata has been brought on. Martial gets injured on his birthday, and he's off the pitch. Juan Mata has been brought on. That means Mason Greenwood is going to be leading the line, and Juan Mata is playing off the right wing. So that's how United is standing right now. All its substitutes are done. The 3 substitutes are done. And now we wait to see what is going to happen in here as United substitutions are done. Beauty of Juan Mata, when he has the ball, he's really good. But when we lose him chasing back that line, you might see Aaron Wan-Bissaka facing one of the bad days as it really faced in the first half against the side of Everton, when Digne really broke him down because too many players were around him. And Bruno Fernandes, the Portuguese ache, he does the long one to find Mason Greenwood. He controls it very well. What is he doing next? Plays in Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba turns out. He turns back to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Nice pass. Bissaka in the forest of legs, and it is a throw-in for Manchester United. Let's wait and see as things stand. Martial goes off limping, and it looks like he's having a hamstring, like what Luke Shaw had, and he was out for days, for a month. Long ball, well defended by Ogbonna. Lindelof defends very well, and it's United with possession. even in the first half, the possession was there, especially as soon as you cross the center line of West Ham. But when it comes to playing into that final half of West Ham, we've really failed to see or find means of really breaking that side. Smash a like on the video, comment and share. Manchester United trailing behind by a goal to nil. And what is VAR saying? What is VAR saying? What is VAR saying? The check is complete, and the goal stands. It's 1-1. Pogba saving himself for the day. Having done lots of mistakes, he has really come up and scored a goal, an equalizer that United really needed to see to itself that they launch themselves, to see to it that they ride to a win. But it was really a nice one. I concede. Paul Pogba really scored a nice goal. It's a nice goal. A nice one, I must say. A curling scorcher by Paul Pogba in here to make it level. And United look like they are not yet done. Bruno Fernandes placing in one Mata. Mata plays in Scott McTominay. Aaron Wan-Bissaka putting up a couple of touches with one Mata. Mata. Mason Greenwood has been brought down and the referee says no. Bruno Fernandes growing in there, but Fabianski does the needful. And 67 minutes played. Manchester United 1, West Ham 1. We wait to see what the referee is saying about this. But Bruno slides in there, and it's a throw in for Manchester United. Ball brought in. It's 2. Mason Greenwood firing it in as United making it for fun. In 3 minutes, United have scored 2 goals, and they are into the lead right now. David Moyes can't understand the situation right now, but wait to see. You know, nowadays before you confirm a goal, it's all about VAR. But what a nice touch. You can see Mason Greenwood, a touch. All these goals that United have scored are really nice, and they really deserve to see to it that United really score. What a turn. If you remember Van Persie, those were the turns of Robin Van Persie way back in the days, especially those 2 seasons at Manchester United. Mason Greenwood really making a clear turn to make United 2. What a goal. 2 brilliant goals to give United a lead into this encounter of Manchester United against West Ham. And United look like they are not yet satisfied. They really want a third one, though West Ham really comes out and they block it. But Manchester United is still in the attack. It shows you the beauty. And Marcus Rashford is in here, and he tries to dance them around, waiting for fellow United players to come in. He tries to curl it in, and it goes out. But he was disadvantaged by the delay of his fellow Manchester United players. But as things stand, Manchester United really, they are showing you the goal of Paul Pogba. Trust me, this goal is really nice, and it can contend. It's really nice. What a nice press. He pressed it and curled it, and it went onto the wide left of the goal, and it was a goal back of the net. A foul by Scott McTominay in here. 70 minutes played so far. United coming back from behind, and they are into the lead comfortably, though they need to get a third one. And at the look of things, this is where Manchester United applies its quality best, especially when a team like West Ham that has been sitting behind opens itself up and United are going to do very many counter-attacks. Unless West Ham really responds in time, expect lots of counter-attacks from Manchester United into this side of West Ham, because this is what United does best. It does best here. They are trying to put a couple of passes, but United are holding the ball in here, and it's a foul from Manchester United. Ogbonna fouling in here. Remember, he's one of the defenders, so he really had to foul in here, because if at all a pass was being played by Scott McTominay, it would have found the defense of West Ham really empty, and it would have made it easy for Manchester United to really put up another goal. But all I can say is that United have come back from behind, and they've really scored two wonderful goals that I must say they are really a beauty and an orgasm. They are really nice to watch. All goals that United have scored, they really deserve to be goals of the weekend, and they are really going to be contenders into these goals of the week because they really look nice. Mason Greenwood passing in Marcus Rashford, he makes it. He has been denied by the lower post, but he had been released very well by Mason Greenwood, and he really fired it into the lower post, and it would have been a third one, but United are all over West Ham. That's what I can tell you. But all in all, Manchester United is really giving West Ham a hard time, and in time from now they are really getting their third goal into this encounter that West Ham really saw themselves lead into the first half and until the second half for the 60th minute, and that's when United really unleashed itself. An equalizer from Paul Pogba and a goal that put them into the lead by Mason Greenwood. It's Manchester United 2, West Ham 1. In other words, West Ham has one goal and a side known as Manchester United has 2 goals. Thank you for watching in. Smash a like on the video, comment, like and share. It's a Manchester United watch along as United is really chasing West Ham all over, and United are really painting themselves all over the pitch by really launching counterattacks and all types of attacks against West Ham in here. But even West Ham really looks to be a threatening side, and ever since the introduction of Bruno Fernandes, things aren't the same again. United have really started the attacking line and formula because Bruno is on the pitch, and West Ham are trying to get into the field of Manchester United, but Harry Maguire, the captain, comes to the rescue, and it goes into a throw-in for West Ham. West Ham 1, Manchester United 2, and at the look of things right now, the Premier League table previously, it shows you that Manchester United is into the top 4 as things stand. If at all the game ends like this, United are into the top 4 as West Ham really are trying really to get an equalizer, but Marcus Rashford tries to take them for a chase. Another counter-attack in here by Marcus Rashford. Rashford leading, Rashford taking them over, but they slide into him, and the referee says it's not a foul, and the referee says play on. That's what the referee is saying. But Rashford is down the pitch. He's down. He was brought down by Rice. He is down right now, but as we speak right about now, United have played 10 games and are having 19 points into this encounter so far. But Rashford had really made a very good run, but Rice really fell into him, and Rashford is down. Rashford is down, and we can really confirm to you that he's receiving medical treatment in here. He's being attended to by the medical team of Manchester United as he really tries to lift himself up here. Remember, he's having a knock in his shoulder, and he's playing with that shoulder injury, and that's why Ole says I couldn't really make them start alongside Bruno Fernandes, who is really having what we call a knock or a sore foot. But West Ham is making 2 changes in here. Berahino is coming on. And Bowens has been taken off, and a player known as Lanzini has been brought on. Lanzini has a heavy foot that really has a heavy shot anytime you know what Lanzini does. But United are into the lead. They just need a goal. They're just unlucky that Marcus Rashford's goal really hit the lower bottom post. But if at all it did, United would have been counting 3 goals. And they would have been comfortably into the lead. 15 minutes to play right now. Manchester United into the lead, having come from behind. They were a goal behind, and now they are into the lead. So you now know what football is all about, especially when you're playing a side known as Manchester United and you are a West Ham. You now know where you fall, especially if at all a game ends like this. Unless West Ham does magic and it comes into, but Manchester United, Mason Greenwood. Greenwood Mason. He had gone through them. It's a pure talent, guys. Mason Greenwood. Best description of a pure talent in here. Makes nice runs. Runs into 2 defenders. Shoots. And Ogbonna looks like puts a push into him. But all in all, it's United missing out again. An attack again. Well built. All from Bruno Fernandes. The calm and composure into the midfield he holds. No one really can beat him onto this. He is another player to watch every time. Wow, Juan Mata launching a beauty to Marcus Rashford, and Rashford makes it through for Manchester United. Unless VAR says he was offside, but I don't see him being offside, because a player known as Juan Mata, really, what an assist by Juan Mata. He really, United is tearing apart this team. You must watch this. You must watch this. Bruno Fernandes plays it to Juan Mata. Juan Mata does a very nice through pass to Marcus Rashford, and Marcus Rashford finds it. He chips it into the back of the net to make it Manchester United 3, West Ham 1. I told you, it was not far away from Manchester United to really get a third one into this encounter. United launching itself, announcing itself that we can come from behind, as we did against Southampton, and we can come in here and win. And the same thing United did against Southampton, though Southampton, it had a deficit of 2 goals. Into this encounter, United had only a deficit of 1 goal. And 2 games, United coming from behind. And the same thing would have happened in the game of PSG. I think if at all, a player known as Freddy was not red carded. But all in all, United are bossing West Ham. United are bossing West Ham. United are bossing West Ham. And trust me not, it's a day David Moyes wouldn't like to remember. Being into the lead by a 1-0 for close to 60 minutes. And a team known as Manchester United comes back into a full flight after the introduction of Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes. They go ahead to really get the goals for a team known as Manchester United, with Pogba scoring a scorcher as the equalizer, and a player known as Mason Greenwood scoring a beauty too. And Marcus Rashford, after missing a sitter, he gets another one, keeper to beat, and he puts it at the back of the net, making it United 3, West Ham 1. West Ham now have a corner. 10 minutes to play. 10 minutes to play. West Ham have a corner, and it's being brought in here, and we are waiting to see what's really going to happen. Are they getting something through this? It's Crosswell. He has a sweet left foot. He's final, but especially the crosses, free kicks, and corners are really on point. He can really bag in an assist for them anytime from now. His sweet left foot is really great. And he brings in... and it finds... is it Berahin or something? Tries to cut into... and it goes over the bar, but Benarima had really done a very good shot at goal. a nice chip in here. It was a chip, and he had recognized that Dean Henderson had gotten off his line, and he chipped it, but it went over the bar. 10 minutes to play. Manchester United into the lead. Paul Pogba, Harry Maguire, brought down, free kick, goes to the side of Manchester United. Harry Maguire goes down and carves himself. Time wastage, I think, because he knows all the subs to Manchester United are done, and he really needs to do that to see to it that United buys in sometimes to rest. But all in all, it's a nice encounter for Manchester United. What a game. And I really predicted that United is winning this game 3-1. If at all you watched my predicted lineup and match preview, because a side of Manchester United and United trying to do a fourth one in here, Mason Greenwood, and it goes begging on the line. Throw in for West Ham. You now know why Bruno Fernandes is the maestro at Manchester United. He makes things happen, guys. He makes things happen. Without him, things are not really happening, but whenever he comes on the pitch, things come up and happen. So, all those wondering what Bruno Fernandes means at Manchester United, you now know. Bissaka Aaron. Rice, however much is the captain. West Ham really looks like Benarima. Plays in Hala, Sebastian. Free kick. And that's where Crosswell is deadly. You are going to see how Crosswell is deadly into there. And Gary Neville said to Manchester United, it's really funny that how you can go from being so bad to so good regularly. For it to continually happen, it's a mentality thing. Do they think they are better than they are? It's almost as if they need a real jolt to perform. That's what Neville has said. But all what I can say, United is bossing West Ham in here. And I can confirm that Crosswell can take this inside, because this is where he acts himself best, and it's a save by Dean Henderson. I told you, this is the best area of Crosswell where he acts best, and trust me, he had really done it. But Dean Henderson had to do a nice save, and it's a corner for West Ham. It's a corner for West Ham. Brought in well. Headed out. Shot. Goes directly to the hands of the goalkeeper of Manchester United. And that is none other than a player by the names of Dean Henderson. Henderson really did a nice save. A stretch. Full stretch. And it saw him really doing a save from a well-taken free kick by Crosswell in here. Manchester United into the lead. 5 minutes to play minus the added time. I can confirm that Manchester United, anytime from now, can go for a fourth one. Marcus Rashford leading the counter. Rashford playing into Mason Greenwood. Greenwood tried to cross in. It has been blocked. And it goes to as a throw in for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes playing only 45 minutes, but he has made things happen. He has really turned around things at Manchester United. Having an awful first half without him, and things really happened after he was introduced. United are really having the best of the game in here, as Gary never said. Turning in from a very bad side to a very good side in just minutes. United are proving to see to it that they can really perform best when they are required really to do so. Sometimes you don't need to play well to win, but you need to utilize the chances that you've got. West Ham really got a lot of chances, but United has really shown class today. Scott McTominay losing possession into the midfield, but he recovers well back, and West Ham are still having possession. Benarima, a nice touch for him. Nice shot. It goes directly into the hands of Dean Henderson from Rice. Rice really had taken a nice shot, but it found Dean Henderson in the right position. How many minutes to play? 2 minutes to play. United 3, West Ham 1. Paul Pogba scoring the equalizer. Mason Greenwood giving United the lead. And Marcus Rashford scoring the third one to give United a comfortable lead into this encounter as things stand. Ole really, Solskjaer has a reason to celebrate. Things have been made happen. Things have been made to happen. And Paul Pogba really scoring that equalizer, really giving us just a snippet of what he can do into the game, if at all Pogba is on his top game. Scoring that equalizer that saw Manchester United really come back to capitalize into this game. It was nice of him. In such moments is when a player like him is expected really to rise up to the occasion, and he really did when the team best needed him. An assist of Bruno Fernandes. Bruno is really a player that you cannot end a game without talking about. His coming on gives United a lot and a lot. It's a free kick for West Ham. 8-9 minutes played. Crosswell kicked out. Well defended by Manchester United. Benarima, a chip, goes directly into the hands of Dean Henderson. Dean really doing a wonderful job today. . How many minutes added? 5 minutes added. Pogba really trying to do his stuff in here. Goalkeeper comes out. He had really put up a long ball to a player known as Marcus Rashford. And guys, after the watch along, I'm doing a match reaction onto this encounter as things stand. Manchester United announcing itself like a no other. United can launch another attack in here, but West Ham stands in firm to block them. Unless otherwise, unless a miracle happens, but I think United has confirmed its 4th place into this game. Bruno really, what a player. You see, a 1-2 in here, and they've played in who? This is who? One matter. Mason Greenwood trying to beat Ogbonna, and he really, Bona stands in firm and he clears it away. But trust me, United, Bruno Fernandes is really a master. Takes his time, does all his stuff on point. It's a done game. 2 minutes played into the extra time. All added time. United are really bossing. They are bossing in here. They are in the lead in here, but I can confirm to you that United are having a comfortable lead, and this game is done and dusted unless otherwise. But I don't see West Ham really coming back to score close to 2 goals into these remaining 2 minutes. They don't look scary anymore, I can confirm to you. United are really a side that has given West Ham a test of the bitterness of their own medicine. That's United for you. And Mason Greenwood wanted to really do a 3rd one. He was onside very well, and he really never gave it its best shoot to go into the back of the net. I can confirm anytime from now, the referee is blowing a final whistle for this. And the match reaction is coming on next. Benarima. Shot goes direct into the hands of a man known as David De Gea. Sorry, Dean Henderson. David De Gea is not on the pitch. Just seconds left for the referee to blow the whistle and to call it quits, as Manchester United does a comeback again, as it did against Everton, against Brighton, against Southampton. United look like they're the master of the comeback into this season, especially when they are playing away. Thank you guys for watching in. It's nice having you in here always. And we can always be here and the game is done. United winning by United winning by 3-1, and I'm back with the match reaction. Thank you guys for watching in. I'm Rokani. See you in the match reaction.